Hi ladies, today I wanted to do a comparison between Jamberry nails and Color Street because I used to sell Jamberry a long time ago and I really liked it and it was very popular, but I feel like it has some limitations and it is very different than Color Street. So I've been hearing some people say, oh, Color Street is just like Jamberry, but they are actually very different. So there's two main differences that I find that I just kind of want to highlight for you today. The first one is that Jamberry nails is vinyl. So you can kind of, I'll just peel one up. They're pretty, they're like plasticky almost. And the other thing is they have to be applied with heat and it takes some time. The major difference with Color Street that you will see is that they are polish. So when you peel it off, and I will show you that better when I actually apply it, it's very thin. It's very delicate, it's very thin, so it doesn't feel heavy on the nail like Jamberry did. So I'm just gonna quickly go over how you would have applied Jamberry. And the first thing you had to do was heat the nail wrap on your Jamberry heater that you had to buy, and heat your nail too. And it was like, it's like super hot, and it gets uncomfortably hot to the point where like I'd be trying to do Emma's and it would. So once you've heated it, you will notice it starts to curl. Once it's curled, it's hot enough and you kind of want to preheat your nail. Oh, sorry. First thing you had to do, same with Color Street though, and with Gel Moment, is prep. So I'm just going to clean with alcohol. And you can put them on top, just like Color Street. You can put them right on top of gel or acrylic nails. So once you've heated it up and it's curled, you're going to try to lay it on top of your nail. And then you push it down and spread it onto your nail. Okay, so there it's on. Now you have this like bit that you have to cut off and you need to use scissors for that. And sometimes, okay. So what I want to point out to you here is this layer of vinyl that you see like hanging off. And so then after you do that, you heat it again because you want it to like heat to your nail. And then you also need the heat to remove it. So basically what it's doing is it's like melting the adhesive. This is like sticking it on, and then when it's time to remove, you heat it again to melt the adhesive and get off. I mean, they look very shiny. They have really nice patterns. And then what you would have done is just like file the end again. Okay, so they're similar in that you put them on top over your nail. But I always have this like buckling and lifting around the edge. And I found that it never had a nice edge. And then it was just kind of this heavy vinyl on my nail. I mean, they're not horrible. You can still see they look nice and shiny. They have cool designs. So that's Jamberry. The difference I find with Color Street, as I said, is that it's a lot finer. It's polish. It's called dry polish. It's basically just a layer of nail polish. So you peel the front off, and then you peel this part off. And you can see it's already like thin and curled. So you don't have to heat it at all. You just pull that piece off. And then it's pretty sticky. And very similar to Jamberry, you just line it up where you want it. And this one I find has like a little bit of an elasticity to it. You can kind of stretch and pull it to fit the shape of your nail. Whoop. And if you stick it and it doesn't quite, you just kind of rub it in, pull, and whoops, there we go. That end came off really nicely for me. They are very delicate, so if you pull too hard, they break off. That's what I just did. And then you don't have to cut it, you just file the end, and it's pretty well molded to your finger. It almost starts to like turn into liquid nail polish, if that makes any sense, because it really blends into your nail. Sorry. I was trying to get that one. And there you go. So same idea. Whoops, there's a little wrinkle there. Can mush that out. There we go. There. It's nice and shiny, pretty designs. Whoop, I didn't file that in very well. There we go. And they last 2 weeks, both of them lasting at least 2 weeks, or sorry, at least 1 week up to 2 weeks, depending on your nail growth. Okay, so that's just my little comparison between Jamberry and Color Street. The other thing I wanted to point out is how much you get. So Jamberry used to be $20 a sheet, and you got this many. And Color Street is between $14 and $16 a sheet. Sorry, I've used up some of these ones, but you get similar amount. I think you get 2 strips less. And they are a little shorter, so you may not always get 2 out of it. My nails are pretty long. I don't always get 2 out of it, but you do get. So a little bit cheaper. They still both offered the buy 3, get 1 free, so the same deal. So a little bit cheaper than Jamberry. Jamberry was $20. They range between $14 and $16.50. And I really like this feel better. This is plasticky, heavy vinyl, and I did find that they peel up around the edge. Like, look at that already. I could just peel. So if you're a fidgety person, Jamberry was not very good because I would pick and peel that off. This, I can't. It's polish. It's turned to polish. It's fused to my nail. It's light. I like it a lot better. So that's my little comparison between Jamberry and Color Street, and I hope you found that informative. All right, take care. Bye.